What's up, Abu Dhabi? How are you guys? Thanks for coming out today. We appreciate it. It's good to be back on Fight Island, Abu Dhabi. Who's got the first question?
Just down here. Jan, for the champion, I'm curious, you've been around this sport for a long time, you've been through a lot of things. When you look at Glover Teixeira, what does he have in terms of skill that your previous opponents did not?
We will see on Saturday. I've got everything to stop him. This is the most important.
When you look at the fight, how do you see it playing out? How do you see his strengths going up against your strengths? And where do you think you'll find the most success?
You know, every fight started in stand-up. So we started in stand-up. I think that he tried. You know, he used his boxing skills to push me to the cage and try to take me down. But I want to keep fighting stand-up. It's not a secret. But I'm already also for ground game.
Glover, I mean, I'm sure you're not going to give away your game plan here today, but is that right? Are you going to try and get him against the cage and get him down and make this a ground fight?
Oh, I'll get him down. Either with my left hand or my takedowns, you know, I'll get him down.
Jan, do you think he can?
No, he not.
He disagrees, Glover. Glover, when you look at Jan, what do you think makes him a good champion for this division?
He's a fighter, man. He's a determination. He's a good fighter. He come out and fight, great fighter. And, it's an honor to be fighting him. And I'm here. I'm ready to go. This is my time. This is amazing time, I'm just enjoying. I enjoy everything about the fight game. I enjoy the cutting weight, everything right now, because this is a big part of the game. And after tomorrow, Saturday night, I'll be getting my present, Jan say he got a present for me. I don't know. He keeps saying that. He keeps saying the present. It's making me curious, man. What the hell you got
the present for you, but sorry.
Is that belt?
It's not a belt. It's not a belt. But you like it. For sure you're going to like it.
Mas então, quero mandar esse abraço para a galera do Brasil e vamos assistir aí que daqui a pouco o novo campeão vai chegar.
You come from a boxing background. When you're watching his fights, is it unorthodox or do you see some of the method to his madness in the octagon?
Петр, вопрос к тебе. У Кори достаточно необычный стиль, много досрочных побед, достаточно нестандартные передвижения. Ты, как человек, который пришел из бокса, как ты оцениваешь ее стиль? Что ты можешь сказать об этом?
Ну, я вижу, что он делает очень много лишних движений, и я вижу, где я смогу его поймать.
I see he do a lot of unnecessary movements, and I see where I can catch him.
What do you have that Corey Sandhagen's previous opponents don't have in terms of your own striking?
Что в твоем ударном стиле есть, то, чего нету у него и у других бойцов в этом дивизионе?
Я думаю, что все увидим в субботу. То, что я являюсь чемпионом, я докажу это.
I think we'll see this Saturday night. The things that I'm the champion, I will prove it.
Similar questions for Corey. A lot of Jan's fights ends where he's putting a lot of damage on them and then they succumb to his power. When you're watching his fights, is it just the pure power? Is it the culmination of a beatdown? Is it the technical abilities? Where does his striking shine the most in your eyes?
I think he does a really good job defending himself, and I definitely think that he's a very powerful offensive threat. But yeah, man, he wears on people. That's kind of his MO on people when he fights them, and we're prepared for that.
And similar question to him: how does your striking compare to him when you're actually getting in there? What do you have that his previous opponents don't have?
I think me and him are probably at the top of the list, and as far as UFC guys goes for striking. We just do it completely differently, and I think that's what makes this fight so exciting. And I'm really pumped that everyone else is really excited about it too. And we'll see whose style reigns supreme.
I couldn't help but notice during your open workout yesterday, that you practiced a knee strike while your coach had his knee on the canvas. Whose idea was to do that, and were you trying to send any message there by doing that the open workout?
Петр, вчера он заметил, что во время открытой тренировки ты практиковал ударом коленом, когда твой тренер был в партере. Чья это была идея и почему ты это сделал?
Этот удар всегда со мной теперь.
This strike is always with me now.
What do you say?
This strike is gonna always be with me for now.
Okay.
A lot of people, fans specifically, think the co-main event should determine the undisputed bantamweight champion. I know Aljamain is hurt right now. Is it unfair to Aljamain that fans are saying that? Because a lot of people think Jan was on his way to victory, and a lot of fans think Corey had beaten Dillashaw, so this fight would be for a title anyway. So is it unfair to the current champion?
I don't think it's unfair at all. I mean, these two are going to fight for the interim title. Whoever wins will fight Aljamain when he's ready to go.
When you look at this main event, and I mean, we see young, hungry guys all the time, but is it cool to have a main event, a title fight between two guys who've been around, who've been knocked down, and have fought their way back to the top?
Yeah, no, this is an amazing main event. I love the storyline with this event. Both these guys are tough as nails. Both of these guys want to win this belt, so I love it. Yeah.
Last thing from me, Hasbulla is in town. I think everyone's curious. You're meeting up with him. Could he step in the octagon? Could we see Hasbulla fight in the UFC?
Yeah, we have a meeting this week too. That's one of my other big meetings I have this week. I don't know if he'll fight in the UFC, but he's definitely going to do something with us.
Awesome, thank you. You spoke about your relationship with Abu Dhabi and you're having meetings and you're trying to improve on it. But now you're here, now you're back. Just how important is this relationship to you and the UFC?
Very important. No, Abu Dhabi has been instrumental in a lot of the things that we've done over the last 10, 12 years. And like I said, hopefully when this week is over, it's going to be a lot more instrumental, and I can finally tell you guys all the things that we've been working on over here. But yeah, we're planning on doing massive, massive things in this country. So I'm looking forward to it.
When you think about Abu Dhabi, do you believe this is a place that you can fight often in and make it your own and make this region your region?
I think Abu Dhabi is my place. Give some noise, please, guys. Because a lot of people can travel from my country, from my republic. That's why I have big support here.
Yeah, thank you. For Dan, you tweeted a while ago, burn the boats. When you hear the reaction from Islam, do you treat this as you're going into enemy territory, you're fighting against the hometown hero, and you're here to spoil the party? Is that everything that you're thinking in this fight?
100%. Like, there's, you got to be ready for everything in this game. Like, I've main evented in my hometown in a sold-out arena. Like, that's a different kind of pressure. Now it's, yeah, you're coming over by yourself, and it's in enemy territory. So I'm not. I'm sure there'll be people out here supporting me, but yeah, it's his. Here we go. Here we go. There's people supporting. Yeah, but I feel like it's. I coming here on a bit of a raid.
Do you think this fight is sort of cementing you in the eyes of the fans as the new Cerrone, the anytime, anywhere guy?
Man, I'm just being myself. People can take it however they want to take it. I'm sure everything goes well in this fight. There's a couple more lightweight fights before the end of the year that I'll put my hand up for.
You're matched up against a formidable opponent. Great groundwork, loyal following, a couple of secret weapons up his sleeve. So when are you going to face off against Hasbulla?
See how far I can punt on me? Nah. It's pretty funny. I think I got more reactions back home from him calling me out than anything else in my career. So it's everyone's like, man, you really are famous now. You got Hasbulla shouting you out. So it's nothing but respect.
Yeah, watch out for the smash. And for Islam, of course, everyone looks relaxed in the camp. Of course, Khabib's here. You got Hasbulla, your great friend, coming down, your neighbor. How much are you looking forward to this weekend?
I don't know. I have to show my best. I have to show best performance because I'm very close to the title. That's why I have to show best performance.
And then a question for Volkan. Welcome back. You know, after a little bit of a layoff, can you just talk about sort of what's been going on with you over the last year and your, you know, recovering from an injury and then trying to get a fight booked?
Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm really happy to be here in Abu Dhabi, of course. It's been great. You know, it's been more than a year now I haven't fought. I had to take care of some injury and, you know, work my way up to the cage. Now that UFC is back to Abu Dhabi, you know, I've been willing to fight here for the longest of time. Last time, you know, that I fought here, you know, it wasn't the best day for me, but this time I'm ready to make it my best.
And you've obviously fought, the top names in this division. You fought for a championship. This guy has a little bit of hype behind him. He's on a nice run. Do you kind of relish that? Was it easy to get up for this type of challenge? And what do you think of the hype that's sort of building behind this guy?
I mean, that's actually something I'm always looking for. I'm always looking to fight the biggest guy, the strongest guy. This is what's excited me, I'm not here to fight people on the losing streak or something like that. I want to fight the top, the best, beat them, and then get my spot on top.
And Magomed, similar question for you. Was this an easy fight to get up for? You're facing a guy who has fought for a UFC championship. Do you look at this as maybe you're kind of stepping up of a tier here in competition?
Магомед, вопрос к тебе. Такой соперник, как Волкан, мотивирует ли тебя, так как он дрался за пояс в прошлом? И считаешь ли ты, что это будет твоим следующим шагом к титульному бою?
Да, это будет для меня очень хороший. Мы двигаемся вперед. Он дрался за титул. Это для меня большая мотивация, что он дрался за титул. Чемпион сидит впереди. Но я думаю, они понимают, что я дышу им затылок.
Yes, this is a very good fight for me. Volkan fought for the belt before, and it's a big motivation for me. And champion sitting in front of me, but they don't understand that I'm breathing right behind him, just coming for him.
What is the difference in camp? Is there a difference in camp a difference in focus when you're taking on a guy who's obviously got good striking, but it's not, particularly as much as the other guys use it that you've been fighting?
Thank you for question. Yes, last few times I fight a lot with strikers, but in the past I fought a lot with wrestle guys, with the grappler guys. So it's a lot of people I won before with the same style, but it's good to say that Marshall, one of the best wrestlers in our division, he one of the best fighter in Europe, and I'm glad to fight with him this week.
And do you mind giving me your little opinion on Gane? Obviously, he's going to be fighting for a championship now. Well, he is an interim title. After having spent 5 rounds with him, do you like him in that fight? Do you think he's a future champ of this division?
Gane is a really good and talented fighter. He's a good striker, but it will be really interesting how he will fight with Gane. And of course, I hope one time I will fight with him again, and maybe I could do better next time.
And then for Mr. Tabura, you obviously just heard him talk about your wrestling. Is that something that you're looking to test early in this fight? See if his wrestling can hold up?
Well, I'm not going to say all my secrets for a game plan, but I think Alexander is a well-rounded guy. He gained some weight. He may be playing some wrestling or grappling. We don't know. I just want to give an excited fight, and with this fellow, I think we'll bring it.
You've been fighting for a while. You're on a very, very nice run here. Do you feel that? I mean, do you feel more confident going into a fight week just with the momentum that you have building? Is that something tangible that you can feel?
The win streak gives you confidence for sure. But it looks nice. But I want it to look great, So that gives me a confidence, and I will do it.
Big reception for you when you walked in. This is going to technically be your first UFC fight with fans. I know at Media Day you said it didn't really matter to you, but now that you're hearing the fans behind us, does it mean anything's more special now that the fans are finally here seeing you?
I love that. Love that. I smash somebody for them.
And then at Media Day, you said that your plan was to eat your opponent up and take his head.
It's still now.
He seems very excited. He said it's the leech versus the wolf. Let's see who eats who. What is your response to that?
I'm going to eat him.
Lee, question. You obviously have been in the UFC for a very long time. Khamzat is surging right now. As the promo said, you have a lot of knockout wins in your previous few fights. So what do you have that Khamzat, previous opponents, doesn't have inside the octagon?
你在 UFC 有很多的战斗经验，你有很多 KO， 在技术上你认为有什么东西是对手没有，但是你有的？
当然有很多了。打那么多年的比赛 ，UFC 的比赛，以前是以前，现在是现在。当然了，能和Chimaev这么优秀的人能这场比赛，想必能坐在这里，都不可小视。 对吧？3场比赛就让大拿，就让
I'll
UFC
take it too, bro.
更多的粉丝去认可，我觉得
Oh,
做
yeah.
得很棒。
Yeah, of course. The past was the past. Right now is right now. And Chimaev only did 3 fights in UFC, and he gathers all the attentions. And he's good, and competing with him means that I'm good enough to stand him in the octagon.
优秀的选手都有优秀的对手，这样才能带来精彩的比赛，观众才愿意看，不是吗 ，fans 们？
The best competition will be between 2 good fighters, and that's what the fans want, right?
哎，齐马耶夫，狼人大家都知道，我 Leech 吸血魔，对吧？要么打狼，要么喂狼。我宁愿做他的铺路石，他有这个能力，可以踩着我上，公认的没问题。但是我的拳头不好意思，不是那么容易过去的。OK？
Yeah, we know him is the wolf, and I'm the leech. So if he can climb up and use me as a milestone, it's okay. But I'm not a soft one.
哎，我知道你很 hungry， 不好意思，我也很饿。我不但饿，我还想喝点血。Yeah.
I know you are hungry, and me is the same. But I'm more than that. I'm thirsty. I want to
I
drink
think
some
you
blood.
translate wrong, brother. He say he gonna eat me up.
How much are you looking forward to upsetting the odds?
你的对手首先他非常火，其次他在赔率上也占优势。对此你怎么看？
火归火，实力归实力，这是两码事儿，大家一定分清啊！不要被这个颠倒了。我的赔率一直很低，我知道没有关系，这不是1次2次了，对吧？波塞公司上一次不就是翻船了吗？是吧 ？OK， 啊。
Yes, the hype is hype, and ability is ability. The last time, I have always been the underdog, and the last time, the hype train was derailed.
Who are your true gangsters of UFC?
I'm a real gangster, you see me? What I need to up to? Wait for me backstage, I'm coming for you too, bro. No, I'm joking.
True gangster words. Uncle Dana, of course.